Hi, YouTubers. I've been on it in a long, long while, for about 2 years now. Just thought I'd give you an update, really. Um, I'm still living in the Kent area, along the seaside. Um, Again, jobs been few and far between, and it's not been great, really. But I've had a couple of admin jobs here and there that were just temporary jobs. That's kind of the only ones I could find, really. Um, so I've done a couple of them. It's been okay, but I've been back on the dolls, and I am again. But a year ago, back in March 2014, I started a campaign because our local airport closed down, and a millionaire bought it, Scottish millionaire bought it. Said that she'd, keep it going. About 3 months in, she closed it, and she wants to build houses on it now. And the airport was doing really well as well. It's just like a local one. It wasn't like a big one like Heathrow, Gatwick, Stansted, and all that sort of thing. But it was doing all right, and it employed quite a few people. So this woman just sort of took over and thought that she could mess with people's heads and all that sort of thing, and people lost their jobs. So I thought, you know what, it's time to stand up and make a stand and go for it. So the day that it was announced it was closed on 19th of March 2014, I made a Facebook group, and it spawned from there. So far we've got 9,000 people in our group, and we've got many other thousands who don't use social media, who are supporting us as well. We've got loads of different people supporting us. It's so good. I've been on TV, quite a few of us been. I've got my own committee as well, committee team. I've been on TV, been on radio. We've even been up to London as well. We've really been House of Commons. Do you know what I mean? It went as far as that. Our local MP, Sir Roger Gale, got us up there. He thinks it's a big issue. It needs to be sorted out. At the moment, we're still fighting it because we've had a really inept council who were before they were Labour, absolute crap, and they didn't want to do anything. There's this company now called River Oak, a US company that want to take it over and reopen it back as an airport instead of putting like about 16,000 houses on it or something like that. So they're in the frame at the moment. They've been in the frame for a very, very long time, pretty much nearly from the start. And we have a new. So what we did was when it comes to the elections, and this May just gone, we voted Labour out, and now we got in UKIP. And now what their pledge was to they said, oh yeah, no, we'll open the airport. Of course we will. This is what Leeds said. Was like, right, okay, all right, fair play. So a lot of people voted for them. UKIP got in, and since then a good 5 or 6 months have passed so far, and still absolutely nothing. And it's got to the point now where tensions are rising. It's probably hit fever pitch now. Lots of things are going on, and it's the whole area is just, a lot of people are really angry. It's not a very nice thing that's happening. But if I hadn't started the group, then it would have been houses, and we would have had no jobs. I mean, it would have been the people from London coming down, and problem kids everywhere, and immigrants coming in, and all that. Which means no more jobs. It would just be houses there, and then people being in, they'd be like, well, where's the jobs then? So the only people that are creaming the money off that is Anglo, and also the council. So we've really put the spoke in. I mean, quite a few months ago, it could have been already houses, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's very interesting that we've managed to stall it for that long. And at the moment, as planning permission that was supposed to have been granted for these houses, but it was rejected last night at a meeting. So that's very good. So we're fighting a millionaire. Okay, lots of us around where I live in Kent are skint potless, no money, and there's little old me started it up, this group, and the campaign group has gone from there, gone from strength to strength. I'm very happy with it. I'm basically just sticking up for what's right, really. Lots of people need jobs around here, and we don't need another blight on this little isle that we live in, because there's no jobs, hardly anything really. So yeah, I feel that I'm doing really well with this sort of thing. It's still dragging on, but I feel we will get our way in the end. So yeah, so excuse me, the past year, that's what I've been doing really. And just before March, I was still looking for work. So that my last video, I think, was 2013. It's been a long time actually, that I've been on here. So yeah, it's just been looking for work. But like I say, I've been in a couple of jobs. Had a couple of admin jobs. My last one was a call center job, and that was back in July. Wasn't really worth putting on my CV, but there you go. It was only a week. That was the only thing. I mean, I got on all right. It was quite a pressurized job, but I got on okay. I did it all right. And then it was the manager. She just, I don't know. Started saying, "Oh, you need to get more calls, done, that sort of thing. You need to get more people interested." And it just wasn't happening, even though lots of us were trying. When we was asking if anyone wants, certain services, a lot of people were saying no. I was getting loads of abuse, people calling me names and everything like that, which is understandable. I mean, I absolutely hate cold calls, and there was me doing a job cold calling because that's all I could get, which is a shame. But so yeah, I lasted a week, and a lot of us, about 5 of us, walked out on the same day because it was just a complete joke. I mean, I do probably about 100, 200 calls a day, and maybe only 2 people were interested, and I'm not even joking. So I get like, I don't know, maybe 10 people would bite, and that's it. And I'll get 10 a week, and my target was 30. I think in my first week I did 16, I think it was. It's not too bad, but apparently it wasn't good enough, and I was heading for the sack agent. I said, "No, what? I don't want to sack them with records. I'm walking." I was with a little job agency thing called RBLI. And I said, "Look, I'll be honest, I quit the job because it was a load of crap." And I explained everything, and they were like, "Oh, okay. No problem. But at least you tried." So they didn't sack me off. They didn't say, "Oh no, you shouldn't have." We're here to support you. We're not like the job centre who would have a go at you, that sort of thing. So I also didn't get paid for my week there either. So that was a fuck up as well. Chase them, never got it back. I thought, you know what, it's just waste of time. So I was low on money for quite a few weeks. I only had like a tenner or something shit like that. So yeah, I really did hit hard times, but back on the dole again, full circle. Yeah, it's annoying, but I've got a good set of friends around me now. And again, my music, like I said before, my music's going really well. I'm DJing out at clubs now. Some of them free, some of them paid. Yeah, it's all right. Let's get some name out, and it's something to do as well. Well, I look for work, but one of my friends is trying to set me up with a job, which is good, and it pays really well. It's going to take a little bit of time to, at least a month or two, to kind of come into fruition, because he's just setting it up himself, and it's to do with apps. So it's going to be like app selling, that sort of thing, which a lot of people want. So it's not going to be like a call center thing going, "Oh, do you want this? Do you want that?" And then they'll be like, "Oh, fuck off, bang." It'll be, ringing up companies and saying, "Okay, would you like this app for your company? How would you want it designed? Blah, 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 blah." So that's fantastic. And I've looked at the figures that my mate has sort of shown me, and it looks fantastic. And I'll be earning quite a bit of wonga, loads of money. So that's good. That's something to go with, really. I mean, I've got nothing else. I mean, I'm today, in about, I've got to jump on the bus in a bit. I've got to go to the RBLI because I've got to sit in a classroom again and do job searching, which I've already done. I've done a couple of job searches already this morning, and I'm going to go and do some more at this RBLI place. So they're going to sit me down and go, "Oh, you've gone for this job, gone for that job." So I mean, at least they're a bit more helpful than job centre, so that's good. That's good in a way. But it's just one of those formality things. If I don't go to it, they'll stop my benefits. So there you go. It's one of them things. But yeah, it's been an interesting year or two so far. Can't grumble really. As I say, I've been in and out of work. I mean, I've had little jobs here and there. I think I worked at a garden centre as well, garden centre job. Again, that wasn't worth putting on. I worked there for about, what was it, 2 months back in 2013. I might have said it on another video. And again, that was just temp. They got what they wanted out of me and dropped me. Oh, we don't need you now. Literally just like that. I was like, okay. So yeah, it's been a bit like that. The wages around it, I've just found out that where I live in Thanet, it's the worst for underpaid jobs. So we've got like lowest wages in the whole of the UK. That absolutely sucks. So see what I'm up against. But when I do get a job, it shows I can get a job. Do you know what I mean? I go through the interview process. Some of them I've been getting, which is good. It shows there's nothing wrong with me. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm actually avidly seeking work. My airport campaign seems to go well with the fact that it's on my CV and it shows I've got leadership skills. So that's something. That's really good. But I've also been turned down because of my leadership skills as well. So there's people that are frightened that I might take over from them, which is a bit kind of weird. I just like, no, I just want the job. If it's minimum wage, that's a start. That's something. I don't want to take over straight away. I don't go, oi, I want your job. I'm not going to be all, nasty about it or anything like that. Trying to get my way to the top. You work your way up, don't you? I don't mind doing that. But some employers think that. So I've got two different versions of my CVs. One is one with my airport campaign on it, and the other one is basically the same but without the airport campaign on it. So yeah. So if I go for a job and then I see, so how it comes up in the old info and requirements, I'll just choose which one and then go from there. Really. I've been doing a lot of radio station stuff as well. I actually do a bit of volunteer work for a radio station that's formed in Dubai. So do it all over the internet. Fantastic. So yeah, no. In between, I've been enjoying life as well. I mean, I went to a rave up in Newcastle back in the summer. I went to Epidemic, an old school rave in London, with my mates. It's fantastic. I've attached myself to some really, really good friends, and it's fantastic because they're always upbeat and they got to get up and go, and anything they find, they're like, "Oh, Dan, what about this? Do you want this? Or job opportunity there, follow it up. Oh, thanks, straight to it. In the meantime, having a good old rave up and having fun with my friends. That's what it's all about as well. So yeah, I'm quietly optimistic. I mean, I'm 28 now. I'm not getting any younger, but I feel a bit more positive because there has been times when things just haven't gone right, and I've gotten really down, and I'm just thinking, and I've also got rid of some friends who are just trying to drag me down. I don't need all that shit. So I've made a lot of different changes in the past 2 years since I last been on, and it seems to be working. Even though I've been in and out of jobs, it's not been my fault really, because it's just the area I live in, and it's just deprived and it's shit. I haven't got any money from the wages to save up. I haven't got any savings really, so I can't move out to a different area. I've applied for jobs up in Medway, which is a little bit further away on the train. But a lot of them are jobs that are on minimum wage, and I'd need a lot more to cover the train fares because the train fares have gone up now. So that's really extortionate. So yeah, it's all swings and roundabouts. But if I get a job, I'm in a job. Fantastic. That's really good. But I also urge anyone out there watching this that has been in and out of work or has been on the dole for a couple of years, just keep going. Don't listen to the shit that people try and bring you down. If you go to the job centre, or as I call it, the joke centre, don't listen to the crap that they say. Just carry on doing your thing. you know in yourself that you're trying your hardest. You're not one of these layabouts that just bums off the stage. You see what I mean? You know, you're actually trying to get work. There's something there, you know, you feel you can go for, and you're going for it, and that's fantastic. So just keep your spirits up and keep going. That's what I say. So yeah, so kind of like an upbeat sort of thing, really, an upbeat video and a nice update for you. I know I haven't been on for a couple of years doing videos, so I hope that I've still got some subscribers left. So yeah, just let me know how you're getting on as well. Put something in the comments if you like, and speak to you soon.